It's time to talk about the state of food in America.
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited.
Now for this video, we've tracked down each state in the U.S.'s signature food according to Food Network, and we're going to rank them tier list style.
Blammo.
And remember, what we think about the signature food of your state is what we think about you if you live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You should take this very personally and argue in the comments.
Yeah,
Please
sure.
argue.
For sure. Find each other's addresses and fight each other.
All right, let's go. Alabama, chicken and white barbecue sauce.
What the fuck?
Now, white barbecue sauce, I believe we call that mayonnaise. Where we're from.
Yeah, nice one, man. I get it.
The white barbecue sauce, there's nothing that could look like. There's nothing that could look like.
I've never even heard of white barbecue sauce.
No, this looks like a donut. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like a sugary glaze. It looks gross, but if there's anything I know about soul food, it's that it slaps.
Yeah, it's probably really good, but judging off of the picture, honestly, we shouldn't have started with one that we've never had.
Yeah.
But I guess we're just going alphabetically. So.
I have had chicken, and I've had barbecue sauce, and I'm white, so I feel qualified to rank this.
Totally.
And I'm going to give it a C.
Totally, I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, just like a nice old C.
All right, next.
Alaska.
King crab.
Remember last year when like 40 million of them went missing?
Yeah, they disappeared.
Turns out they just went north for colder water because of global warming.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, they just migrated to a different area because the water was getting too warm for them.
I thought they finally found him at the bottom of the ocean in that missing plane.
Right next to Amelia Earhart's house, which is in Atlantis.
Yeah, totally.
It's awesome. I F with king crab the lengthy way.
Right.
It is a delicacy, and there's a reason it's so damn expensive.
I don't know if I've ever had king crab.
Shut the hell up, man.
I've had crab.
Yeah, then you've had king crab.
You know what I've never had is a robber crab.
Oh, God, the creepy crabs from Australia that live primarily on land.
Yeah, they're the size of a trash can, and they look like mutant mushrooms.
And they eat birds. It's messed up. King crabs don't do that. They just keep the people of Alaska employed.
It's pretty easy. There's like 19 of them.
Yeah, it's good, though. And crabs are good, and crabs are big bugs.
I don't know. I've had crab, and it's like pretty good. I'd give it like a B-.
Oh, this is S all the way. Slick S.
Arizona, we got chimichangas.
Which is just one of those words when it's spelled out, it kind of brings a smile to your face.
I knew the word chimichanga long before I knew what a chimichanga actually was.
Chimichanga.
It just does something to you.
It's
you know?
fun. It's a deep fried burrito, man.
Yeah, and they're so good.
It's excellent.
It does feel like a heart attack at a certain age.
Oh, yeah, and they just smother it. They say, do you want that smothered? And I say, you're already deep frying it. I'm not going to hold off on the cheese.
I will hold off on the cheese because I'm lactose intolerant, but they don't just smother it in cheese. It's like red sauce, green sauce, black sauce, purple sauce, orange sauce.
White barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's like wild.
Yeah, shout out Arizona. This is a great way to kind of Americanize like a classic Mexican dish.
And a great way to beat the heat.
Yeah, I guess.
People in Arizona, when they fall and they get a bruise, they don't put an ice pack on it. They put a cold chimichanga on there.
Frozen chimmies.
Yeah.
This is an A for me.
Sure. A.
Arkansas, we got fried pickles, and that makes me want to say hello.
You know, I've been trying to figure out if this makes sense in my head for what I think about Arkansas, because fried pickles are such a thing up here, too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. That's awesome. I love fried pickles.
Maybe they were invented there or something.
I will say a fried pickle can be very good, but averagely they're pretty bad because it's all about like how the breading sticks to the pickle. A lot of the time you end up biting out the whole pickle on the first bite.
Oh, cannot have that.
No, you need it to like be its own entity. It has to be all burnt together.
I did not know you were so wise.
I love fried pickles.
Yeah, I like a chip more than a spear too, I'll say it.
Oh.
Chip versus spear is kind of like the ultimate argument here in fried pickle land.
Yeah, but spears, it's like you always get a good bite. And a chip is really dependent on that thing I said.
See, I feel like it's the other way around. With the spear, it slips out of the condom.
The whole...
The breading condom. That's what it's called in culinary arts.
Really?
Yeah, I went to food school.
Yeah, so you can't have like a fried Magnum on like a skinny spear.
No. And if you're frying like bread and butter pickles, fuck you. Gotta be a dill.
Yeah, I mean, it does have to be a dill, but I wouldn't say fuck you.
I will.
Yeah.
And you know what? Anybody in Arkansas, I'll also tag on an extra fuck you. Razor hacks. That's what I call them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's messed up, dude.
Darren McFadden was the last good thing to come out of Arkansas. And he left for good. Fried pickles get an S for me.
Yep, same. Oh, California avocado toast?
Fuck
What?
this. Fuck this.
That's insane. I had no idea.
It's a newer list. It's got to be.
Yeah, give me a goddamn Cali burrito.
Or like, well, we've already, I guess chimichanga.
Well, okay, but it's not like I just all of a sudden I saw chimichanga. I was like, all right, well that spot's taken. I will
operate.
not have a Cali burrito, thank you.
This isn't even food. This is half of a food.
It's food.
No.
Yes,
This is like missing something. I've never had a piece of avocado toast and been like, I'm good.
I will say, growing up, my grandma used to always give us avocado, tomato, mayonnaise, and pepper.
There you go.
On bread. And it was like so good.
That's more things though.
No, totally. I mean, yeah, you got to do a little bit to it, but see, it's got all these goofy little spices on there.
Yeah, it's probably a splash of paprika.
I don't even think it's that. That's a little too spicy for the whites. I think usually it's probably like crystals.
Crystals.
Or supplements.
Moonstones.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian has a new supplement brand that's about to launch.
What's it called?
I can't say.
You know? Oh, yeah.
I'm part of it.
Privileged information.
Yeah,
You're part of it?
Yeah, I'm part of it.
Oh.
I was a test pig, is what they called me.
They called you a test pig.
Yeah, because I was gobbling all of them up.
Weren't you a test pig for Skims as well? They sent you Skims early.
Yeah, and they are not edible. I will let you know that.
Yeah.
And they don't make my ass look too fat.
I think they missed an opportunity when Skims released those bras to not call them Skims milk.
D. Double D.
D for the avocado toast. Colorado, we got lamb chops.
Fuck yeah, they do. They also eat lamb balls.
Oh, yeah, lamb balls.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with a lamb chop the long way. It feels like the forbidden red meat.
Oh, it's so good. But I am a little, when I go to a restaurant and somebody gets lamb chops, I'm kind of like, well, steak was on the menu. Like, to me, it's hard for me to pick lamb chops because that place usually has steak, and I want steak.
Yeah, that's true. But lamb hits a little different than steak for me.
It hits different, but I don't prefer lamb to steak.
Yeah,
That's what
but
I'm saying.
I associate lamb chops with like Middle Eastern food, being from Detroit.
Definitely.
And those places usually don't have steak, and if they do, I'm not ordering it.
Right, but I don't get lamb chops at those places. I'll get
Oh.
lamb something else.
I'll get like a lamb little lollipop chop.
Right.
Lollipop chop.
Lollipop chop.
This gets a big S for me.
I'll give it an A.
Connecticut's got white clam pizza. Now this I have had.
You've had white clam pizza?
Yeah, it tastes like box.
I was going to say, you could just shorten this to pizza box.
It's good though.
Okay. It's just like a seafood pizza?
Yeah, it's got little shitty clams are like one of the lowest grades of proteins you can get.
Yeah,
Clams
who
are like
cares?
they have clam strips at Long John Silver's. It doesn't get any more like I'm a broke person that lives by the ocean.
Or a broke person who doesn't live by the ocean because Long John Silver's is everywhere.
Yeah.
Connecticut is known for pizza. Wouldn't it just be like, I don't know, white clam
clam.
pizza? I've
Yeah.
never heard anybody talk about this.
WCP.
So I'll give it an F.
Oh, I go A on this. It is exotic and different.
Okay. Delaware, we got fries with vinegar.
Oh, Delaware lays claim to one of my favorite little treats.
I love fries with vinegar.
And
yeah.
it's got to be those like hard cut fries that still have the skin on the ends and
Yep.
other parts. Smother that in malt vinegar and send me to a fucking prison. I don't care where I go after I have them.
They are decadent though. It's too rich. Like
Ugh.
like I get halfway through a bucket of these and I cannot eat any more. My mouth is like a cavern.
And if you're eating them out of cup like this, which is dangerous, the vinegar does pool at the bottom, and the bottom ones just become raw
Little
dog.
shot for the end.
Yeah.
I always do that.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
And you don't, actually.
I do it often.
That's why
these I would honestly eat them with a fork though.
Oh.
Well, because you're gonna get the vinegar all over your hands.
Yeah.
I hate oil and vinegar on my hands.
I love
It's
it.
like one of my least favorite. What? What
I
do you mean
like
you
it.
love it?
Because then when I put it in my hair.
Oh yeah,
doesn't-
you do gel your hair back a lot.
Yeah.
And you're always running out of gel.
Send me gel. I love this for Delaware. I didn't know they were acting like that.
I didn't know they were still a state.
I didn't know they were acting up over there in Delaware. I take this as like a very English thing too, and Delaware being one of the closer states to England, it makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's why they call it New England, but not Delaware quite. Are they in New England?
Yeah, probably.
Do they count as that?
Count them.
I don't think so.
Count it. I'm
All right,
counting.
whatever.
And Joe Biden.
And Aubrey Plaza are both from there.
Yep, and they have hooked up before.
We think.
Yeah, we think. I have it on good authority.
We have a video coming soon about that. Let's do A for me.
You're going to do an A for you.
Yeah.
I will also do an S.
Whatever. Florida, key lime pie.
Oh, what the fuck?
I love it. Key lime pie is amazing.
Key lime pie is a wide spectrum, though. A store-bought shit for brains key lime pie is like a tragedy, and I won't touch it.
But if your grandma makes key lime pie,
punch her in the throat. It's good.
Yeah.
Marianne down at Sinbad's makes one of the fucking coldest key lime pies Michigan's ever seen.
My mom used to make a key lime pie, and it was mean.
Yeah, piss you off kind of key lime pie.
Honestly.
One bite.
Kick my whole family in the shins type of good.
Fuck you, Dad. He's like, whoa!
We'd get fucking high on that shit.
That'll get you fired up.
Yeah.
And it's a citrus pie is unique. You got lemon meringue and key lime pie. Those are really, that's about it.
Yeah, lemon meringue. That's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, okay.
It is.
This is pretty excellent, and it's a nice cold treat while you're near the beach.
It's a nice way to beat the heat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will again give this an S.
Yeah, I'll give it an S.
I like food too much. I'm gonna have
I
a
know,
hard time.
the tier lists are tough with this shit. Ah, fuck.
I know.
How is it? Wait, 1 second. 1 goddamn second. How is it not peaches?
What?
How's it not peaches?
Well, because they're boiled peanuts. It's a good way to beat the heat.
Georgia is known for peaches, and I feel like this is a prank on me being allergic.
Florida's known for oranges, and you didn't have shit to say about the last one.
Yeah, because a key lime pie, I mean, what's the difference?
What?
A key lime pie and an orange are basically the same thing. Everybody knows that.
Okay. I love a good boiled peanut, man. Cracking. Oh, and right there, in perfect view on the photo, is the triple stack. And that's desired in the boiled peanut world. Usually a peanut comes with 2. You get a triple stack, it's exciting.
It looks like 4 to me.
Whoa!
But I don't know because I've never had a peanut.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty average and pretty lame for a state's signature food to just be boiled nuts.
I will abstain from ranking this one.
I will once again give it a D.
For Hawaii, we've got shaved ice.
This should be this should be Spam.
They do Spam over there?
Oh, they love it.
Isn't that Australia?
Is it that they love it in Hawaii? What am I, like, making things up?
Maybe.
No!
All right.
Tony, you lived there. Do they love Spam?
Love it.
See?
Tony's one of the white guys who moved there, and so he's an authority on Hawaii.
He's been there a bunch.
Hawaiian culture.
Yes.
He is
Luau
one of the
life.
people who went there for fun.
Yeah. No, he went there for work.
Oh, yeah.
For the county. Worked for the state. Good job for the state.
Yeah, that's good, actually.
His dad wished he kept it.
I wish that we wouldn't have got it.
Shaved ice isn't food either. This is just sugar on ice. This is a joke.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not food.
Is candy food?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe a take 5.
At least you're logically consistent. This one's a Superman one, though, which I like.
Superman wasn't gay.
In the new one, he is.
Lois-
They are wokeifying the fuck out of those superhero movies.
Superman.
He wore tight shit all the time. That dude was for sure.
That's messed up if you think he was gay because he wore tight shit.
I think there's like other clues.
Okay, like his nice hair.
Yeah, and his like.
You're going into murky water, buddy.
Well, I don't care if he was gay or straight. This is Superman ice cream or shave ice, whatever. I don't care. It's Superman.
I hate it. I hate Hawaii. I hate shaved ice. I'll give it a D. Nah, I'll give it an F. Should have been Spam.
A. I love shaved ice.
Idaho, you got the ice cream potato. And this
Wait,
is something,
what the fuck? Is this a joke? This is not a joke.
This is something everybody knows and talks about.
I thought ice cream potato only existed in that Jimmy Buffett song.
What?
Ice cream potato.
No, that's ice scream potato.
Oh, my bad.
He screams potato.
Right.
Is this real?
Yeah.
This was on there. All right, so the ice cream potato here doesn't actually have any potato in it. It's simply molded ice cream covered in a variety of toppings to visually look like a baked potato.
All right, that's better, because I really thought there was a bunch of ice cream just thrown inside of a real potato.
Yeah, me too.
This is a monstrosity, though.
They
love potatoes so much that they had to make their ice cream look like a potato.
I love it.
Just eat ice cream, you fucking freaks.
There's not that many of them, man.
There's not that many people in Idaho, I know. but still, this is crazy.
I love it, man. I really want one now. I didn't know this was a thing. I would slut myself out for one of these.
This is psychotic.
No, it's not.
It really is.
This is American ingenuity at its finest.
This is like if New Yorkers had to make ice cream in the shape of a pizza, you know?
They probably do.
I mean, yeah, like novelty, but it's not the state food.
But there's 45 people in Idaho, so.
Yeah. I hate it. I give it an F.
I love it. I want to try it. I want to be it. I'll give it a C. Thank you, Idaho. Illinois, you got deep dish pizza. So Chicago speaks for the whole state, I guess.
That is the whole state.
Champlain.
What'd you say?
Champagne. I don't know which one it is.
Right,
so.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know which one it is because nobody talks about that place. It's just Chicago and then a bunch of people who are like, I'm from Chicago, when really they're like 2 hours away in the suburbs. There's not a hot take you can have about deep dish pizza.
Sure there is.
No, everybody's like, it's the best thing ever or it's the worst thing ever.
It's a casserole. It's not pizza. That's kind of the hot take.
There's a lot of people who say it's just cheese soup.
Oh, I love it. I love cheese soup. The worst part about it is when you go to get it, you got to wait 4 more days till you eat it.
Yeah.
You say, me and my friends, we'll get one of those famous deep dish pizzas. And they say, okay, see you in the morning. It takes so long. It doesn't really add up.
I also don't like that it seems every time I get one of these, they just put the ingredients in a different order. Like sometimes like the pepperoni's on the bottom and then there's like 6 inches of cheese and then the sauce on top.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when did you guys start doing this? They're like, it's always been that way. I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah. When I used to be able to have pizza, I had deep dish pizza like 3 times in Chicago, and then I started going to other places that didn't have deep dish, and it was way better. I think deep dish pizza is overrated.
I think it rocks. It's a little heavy and it does take too long. For that reason, I'll give it a C.
I will give it an F. Iowa, sweet corn.
Again, not food.
We call it candy corn where we're from for Halloween.
We do not.
Huh?
I do not. It's not food. It's just starch. You can't even digest
What
it.
is? Why do you? This is so
This
weird.
is signature foods.
If you
we had
eat
ice on here and something you literally cannot digest. You get no nutritional value. You cannot digest it. When you poop, it comes out back on the cob. At least for me, it does.
You eat the cob?
I don't know.
How do you eat? How do you? Show me on the mic how you eat it. Show me on the mic really quick.
No. The mic's too small. It's not big and hard enough.
All right. I like corn though. I like shucking it with my uncles. I feel like we've become closer.
You like shucking your uncles?
Stop it.
Show me how you'd shuck your uncle on that mic right there.
Did you say Chuck or because I do have an uncle Chuck?
Show me how you
He's
shuck
a
your
freak.
Uncle Chuck on that mic right there.
Nope, I'm not telling you that. I told you never to talk about that on camera.
Okay, sweet corn's pretty gas though, and ethanol was a pipe dream. We should have never even tried that.
Stop rehashing Daniel Tosh bits from like 2010.
Hey, I love Daniel Tosh. Please come on the show, D. Tashi.
No.
What? He doesn't have any allegations as far as I know.
I don't think so. He has an
Okay.
allegation of being a bad comedian.
No, he's awesome, man.
D. Tashi 6'9".
Iowa, shout him out. A for sweet corn.
I'll give it a C. Indiana, breaded pork tenderloin sandwich.
This is a schnitzel.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Wiener schnitzel.
Yeah. Indiana needs something.
I guess they just stole schnitzel from the Austrians?
I just feel like in Indiana, they're so bored, they got to get like a big goddamn sandwich. They got to do something.
I mean, the pork tenderloin sandwich and or schnitzel has this problem with it. It doesn't belong on a bun.
Oh, no. I mean, it's barely on a bun.
You know what I
No.
mean? Like, why are we even doing
Like, just
that?
take the bun away from it. You can throw, like, tomatoes and lettuce and shit on top of it if you want.
Sure, or like just put a roll on the side. Just here's some like cornbread on the side. You don't have to pretend that that's a sandwich. Get it? It's so big it doesn't fit. It's
Yeah.
great. So is a steak. You don't do that with a steak.
For that reason alone, I'll give it a C.
Oh, I give this an F. This is stupid and it's hackery. Kansas gets the BBQ ribs, the sticky kind.
This is confusing because Kansas City is known for its barbecue, but that's in Missouri.
Shout out.
So I was kind of surprised to see it here, but I guess, yeah, I mean, barbecue ribs, they're good, but like,
No,
you have to eat them alone by yourself.
that's not true. Sharing a rack with your bro, that's awesome.
I hate getting dirty like that. Like, I hate something that is so difficult to eat.
Oh, splitting a rack in the 110-degree heat with your brother.
It's not for me. I don't know.
Sucking the parts he missed off a bone.
I feel like you're more in touch with, like, your caveman ancestors than I am.
We used to live in a cave. I've been saying that for a long time now.
These I gotta eat in the dark, in my room, alone, watching reruns of Friends.
Put me in the middle of MetLife Stadium. I'll eat a whole rack of ribs in front of a sellout crowd.
I don't think they would.
It would sell out.
You think it would sell out
Yeah.
MetLife Stadium if they said this guy's gonna eat some ribs?
They wouldn't say this guy. They'd say Graydon fucking Weaver is here to eat a rack of ribs, and they'd be pre-gaming.
You think there'd be tailgates in the parking lot?
Correct.
To watch you eat ribs.
Awesome.
All right.
This
yeah.
is the easiest S I'll give out all day.
I will give it a B. Kentucky, hot brown.
What?
We lived in Cincinnati for a while, which is very close to Kentucky, and I remember people talking about a hot brown, but I don't remember what it is. And this picture also not doing a lot for me.
A hot brown is a baked open-faced sandwich with turkey, ham, and Mornay sauce.
It looks good right here, but it looks like a skillet, like a breakfast skillet.
Yeah, I think this is stupid and pretentious.
Especially for Kentucky. Like,
come
come on.
This should be like pork rinds and human stuff, like human bone.
It should be dip.
Yeah, dip, skull,
Yeah.
Stokers.
Whiskey, honestly, should be it.
Yeah, this is pretentious for Kentucky. It sounds all right, and it does kind of sound hearty. But yeah, fuck that. It should be a horse.
Yeah, and a whiskey popsicle.
Yeah, horse and whiskey popsicle.
Yeah, there you go. Fixed it for you, Kentucky.
This is stupid, and it's mostly because I haven't had it.
Yeah, I
If
don't.
I've-
Yeah, D.
Yeah, F.
Louisiana, we got bayonets, which is
Beignets.
like a big gun with a sword on it at the end. Bayonets. Yeah.
How is this not gumbo?
Yeah, or crawfish. Like, come on.
Craydads.
Yeah, crawdads. It should be crawdads and like maybe like a tuba
Again, this is just sugar.
or confetti. Honestly, confetti could be it.
Or tits.
Yeah.
Or liquor. Liquor and tits.
A Saints jersey.
A trumpet.
Beads. You know? Stuff like this though, like this to me looks unbelievable.
Like good?
Yes, like I love something that's like a pastry that's like a little bit fried with powdered sugar on it, just like melts in your mouth.
Oh, that's powdered sugar.
You thought it was?
I thought it was blow.
Yeah, yeah, party stuff.
I thought that was fish scale, baby. I thought that was marching band juice.
Mail me some beignets in the mail. I want to see what they're like when they get here. Even if I might not eat them because they're getting mailed to me, so who knows? But I want to see what they look like when they get here.
Mail me the topping. Yeah, fried donuts rock. It's weird that this is Louisiana's choice, but I don't know. I'll give it a B.
Same.
B for beignets.
Maine lobster roll.
Come on, baby.
Yep. I mean, that's just good stuff.
Yeah, I love it. That is as rich as it gets, man. That's a rich boy sandwich.
Maine doesn't play around either. They know what they're good at.
Yeah, they do.
Lobsters and cottages.
And suicide.
Honestly, if I had to, turn the lights off, if you will, I'd drive up to Maine and do it. So I
Yeah.
understand. It's
Yep.
just like that seems like the right place.
It does. There or no, there's good. Yeah.
I think if I were to write a horror movie, it would be really, really hard for me not to have it take place in Maine.
Right. Yeah.
It just feels like, oh, we're going to get away, and then something dark happens up there. So yeah, I'll give this an A.
Yeah, A for this. Just they're so expensive.
Maryland steamed crab. That looks too much like it was alive.
It also looks fried. It looks like crispy, like it was fried.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a steamed crab in the picture.
No, and I don't like it looking at me. I love a blue crab. I love eating them. They're fun. It's just really hard.
I feel like I've pretended long enough to like crab sitting next to you because I'm worried about what you'll say. I will give this an F. Or Old Bay seasoning, I love. Maryland does well with that stuff. I like it.
I love it. It's fun. I like having to work for my food.
You just shop for food that other people have worked for.
Yeah, but in this instance, the meat's in there, but it's not easy to get to.
Oh, you mean like while you're eating it, you
Yeah.
have to work for it. Okay. I thought you meant the people who have to catch the crabs and bucket them.
No, you have to like perform surgery on this for like this much meat, and then you're like, ooh, that was good. 10 minutes later.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I give it an A.
Massachusetts clam chowder.
S, S, S. S me up.
Yeah, clam chowder is really, really good.
Yeah, S me off.
Uh-huh.
How can you have clam chowder?
I can't anymore.
Oh, sorry.
All of this stuff I could have before.
Yeah, I take back what I said about the clams being broke boy protein. Clam chowder, it kind of like reimagines what the clam can be, which is like the perfect accent to heavy cream and potatoes. It's odd, but it rocks, man.
I'll give it an S. Michigan, we got a pasty.
This is the up north of the state getting too much say in what our signature food is.
And historically have gotten not enough say.
Yeah.
Everybody just talks about Detroit. But, yeah, there's no one eating pasties in Detroit.
No, I mean, I guess like some Yoopers that come down here or something might like bring some frozen ones with them.
I've never seen it served anywhere.
No, this isn't really something you get at a restaurant. You buy this at like a beef jerky outlet on your way up on a fishing trip, and then you and your boys share some meat pies together.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like an old meat pie.
Yeah, I love an old meat pie, though. They're underrated.
For our state food, I don't know.
Come on.
No.
Stand up for Michigan.
I think it should have been a hockey puck.
What?
Personally.
A Labatt Blue.
Yeah, Labatt's Blue, a hockey puck, or a souped up like Dodge Charger.
Or some wok.
Yeah.
I love a pasty.
I will give this a C.
I'd suck the meat right out of that little sucker. I'll give it an A.
Minnesota, hot dish.
God, a hot dish, man. That will go a long way with me.
That is fucked up.
This looks like stoned. Like all your buddies are high and they like made all their groceries into a plate. Bro, you're gonna love this.
I used to smoke a bunch of weed in college, and somebody would be like, dude, there's this place, you know that pizza place? They're doing like these tater tot casserole things that are like, they load like a whole half-pound thing of tater tots with cheese and bacon and pepperoni and sauce and whatever, and you order it, and you guys eat it and then feel like garbage and fall asleep. Like this is like the most American thing ever.
Yeah, fuck you, Minnesota. That's the one state I've never spent any time in, too.
There's a lot of states I haven't spent any time in. Minnesota is one of them.
Minnesota's the only state I've never spent a long time in.
True.
I'll give it an F.
Okay.
Fuck you, Minnesota.
Yeah, fuck you, Minnesota. I'll give it an F as well.
Feel like Michigan's natural rivals, too.
I feel like Ohio is Michigan's rival.
Fuck Ohio, man.
We're from Ohio.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we kind of play both sides.
Ooh, here we go. Mississippi gets biscuits.
Oh, that's cute and quaint.
Yeah.
This is a side for something, or a breakfast, like a mini breakfast.
Not how they make them down there. Lard.
Yeah,
they put lard in them.
Yeah, it's like fat biscuits.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know. As a state food, I don't like it, but I do miss biscuits.
Oh, a biscuit, man. When a biscuit's good and you drizzle some honey and butter and cinnamon and beef jerky or whatever.
Nope, you missed it on the last one.
Jam.
Jam's good. You said beef jerky in the middle of
Oh,
there.
my bad.
You don't
Didn't
drizzle
mean to.
beef jerky.
You can.
I mean,
if you get it hot enough, everything has a melting point, Riley. That's one of the laws of physics. Even jerky.
Okay.
Biscuits are awesome, but yeah, I agree. Mississippi should be like shredded swine or something.
I don't really know what they're doing down there. Mississippi's the only state I haven't spent a long time in.
Yeah, true. That's the same for me.
Yeah.
I give it an S though, because biscuits are biscuits. You know.
Why would you give Mississippi an S? It already has 4. Too many. MISSISSSSSSS.
Whoa.
Not like that.
You can't say SS on
Well,
YouTube.
Mississippi said it twice. So.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, and it
makes
also
sense.
says PP.
Oh, wow. We're really reaching low. All right. S for me.
Yep, whatever.
Missouri's got toasted raviolis.
Oh, that looks good. Missouri should have the barbecue as well.
Why does Missouri have toasted ravioli?
I don't know. Are there a lot of Italians in Missouri?
Yeah, this feels like a chimichanga kind of do-over, but for Italians.
Yeah.
Instead of...
It looks like pizza rolls, but like gourmet.
Oh, you've never had a fried ravioli?
I probably have. Not this fancy, though.
It doesn't look that fancy. It's got a cup of ranch next to it. How fancy could it be?
Well, come on. To be fair, Missouri's state drink is a cup of ranch, so...
I love toasted ravioli. I like at an Italian restaurant when that's there as like an appetizer. I'll get some toasted ravs. I'll get an antipasto. I'll get 4 to 17 espresso martinis.
Okay, I've never been to those restaurants with you. I didn't know they served these as like a thing.
Yeah, these are appetizers at a lot of Italian restaurants.
Okay. Well, they look really good. I'm hungry because of this picture, and that's all I'm going to say.
I'll go A.
Oh, B. Oh, Montana's got huckleberry ice cream.
This is so fucking dumb.
They have to assign a state food for Montana, but for people who don't live in America, Montana is not a state. It's just like a bunch of land.
It's the woods.
Yeah, it's like just kind of there.
It should be the moose.
Yeah, honestly, moose would be better.
Or just wild game at large.
Uh-huh.
You know, beaver, elk.
Or just like the sky.
Oh, what?
the sky could be it.
Or like piss snow.
Yeah.
Yellow snow.
Honestly, it should have been a snowmobile.
Huckleberry ice cream sounds kind of good, though.
I don't think anything should be called Huckleberry anymore either.
Why?
It just I don't know.
Because of racism?
Yeah, racism.
Ah.
It feels like, oh, ice cream back when it was good.
Yeah, but like and Montana doesn't care.
Yeah, they're kind of opt out of a lot of things.
Think of all the races in Montana. Not a lot of them.
There's a lot of land for races, you know.
Dirt bike races.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, Montana. This gets it's a D.
Oh.
It's a D.
Yeah, it looks good. I'll give it a C. Nebraska, Tin Roof Sundae.
Fuck this.
This looks. Is this image all right? What's up
It
with
looks
this
like
image?
a Salvador Dali painting.
Yeah.
Looks like an alternate universe.
What is holding it together? I'm confused. Is there a cup underneath there? Yeah, there's a cup.
I don't like it.
Why is it called a Tin Roof Sundae? You know what? Don't
Don't
look it
care.
up. Don't look it up. I don't care. What are the little things on it? Again, don't care.
Yep.
I give this a F.
Nebraska's just trying to be cute here, and it's not a cute place. I've spent a lot of time there, and I don't like it.
Corn. Just pick corn next time. You guys should be in charge of corn.
Iowa does produce the most corn, so.
Whatever, dude.
This gets a D.
Nevada. 3 a.m. steak and eggs.
Why did
They get to pick a time?
what the fuck, man?
I mean, yeah, sure. If you've been gambling and doing coke since 8 p.m.,
Yeah.
then yeah, 3 a.m. steak and eggs is going to hit. But they shouldn't pick a time.
It's still just steak and eggs, which is a great meal.
Steak and fries, to me, is better. Or steak and salad. Steak and any dinner side dish.
Yeah.
Steak and eggs.
It always
too
feels
much like protein going on.
And it always guarantees to bring down the quality of the steak.
Yeah, there's no like a steak is worse sitting next to 2 eggs.
Always. It's just always going to be. If you
Yeah.
have to serve the steak with backup protein, it's not the best cut of steak.
Yep. So I don't know. I give this an F.
Yeah, I give it an F too.
Yeah, totally.
New Hampshire's got poutine,
New Hampshire has poutine?
which is a Canadian dish.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. They're pretty close to Canada.
Fuck them.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Poutine, it's whatever.
It gets served in so many different ways.
Yeah.
I've had really good poutine and I've had some horseshit poutine. It really hits best though when you're in Canada. I just think of it as such a foreign dish.
Yeah, I'll pretty much only tolerate being around poutine if I'm in Canada.
Yeah.
Because if somebody else is doing it, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, give them a break. They don't have much.
I'm more interested in that dark ale back there.
Yeah, I guess.
What the hell is that?
When are you interested in like a Guinness?
Ooh, I could down a few of those right now.
All right, buddy.
I
Fuck you,
could.
New Hampshire. That gets an F.
Is this picture stretched to shit too? It looks super wide.
That's just the cheese, man. The cheese strings will do that.
I don't think so. I think that looks
Looks like a
something's
bowl of
up
beer.
with the skillet there. All right.
Oh, Jersey's got disco fries. What was that? The Licka sticks when you put them in the
Yep.
sugar?
Yeah.
That's a disco fry for me. I fill one of the packets with cocaine. Take that out dancing.
Did you say Licka sticks?
What are they called?
Fun dip.
No, whatever. Licka sticks got the point across.
I mean,
knew
yeah.
exactly
But
what I
is
was
that
talking
like another? Is that like another brand?
It's regional.
Licka sticks. I'm just saying it's a good name.
I'm
I like
Mr.
it.
Lico Stick.
No.
Disco fries. Shout them out. I love the name. They seem to be swimming around in some sort of sauce. Don't look it up. Don't care. New Jersey's New Jersey.
Is it gravy?
Yeah.
It probably is gravy or something. It's
Some-
got to be fat because New Jersey people love that shit.
Yep. And they're obese and disgusting. So
No, I didn't
let's
say
go
that.
with D for the disco fries. They get bumped up from an F because the name.
Very funny name. I can't believe this is the state food of anywhere. But New Jersey also, for people not in America, not a state. It's a prison that they put right beneath New York.
Yeah, it's a prison for people that can't afford to live in New York.
Yeah, they go. If you're too poor for New York, they send you to prison, which is New Jersey.
Yeah.
New Mexico Frito pie.
This is really falling off the rails. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care. I don't care. This is like a giant walking taco, presumably.
I was going to say, don't call anything a pie if it's sitting in styrofoam. Yeah. Unless it's a slice of pie in some styrofoam because you had to take it to your sweet aunt. who's
Yeah.
sick.
Give me a slice of freedom pie.
Yeah, freedom pie. Exactly.
Which for people that don't live in America is what we get to eat every day.
And we get full.
Oh,
It
I'm
is
full.
filling.
I'm so full. A lot of other people that live here can't have a piece. Because I've ate too many.
Yeah.
I'm a white guy.
I keep eating other people's pieces, and now there's not enough freedom pie for everyone.
Yes, that was a beautiful allegory.
Yeah. New Mexico, I don't get it. Walking tacos, that is like, it's a great idea for a trash situation.
Yeah.
It's like if you are 11 years old at a tailgate.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a mom there dumping a bunch of meat into a bag of Fritos and putting other taco stuff in there. And you're going to walk around with a plastic spoon and eat that with your friends. That's awesome because it's childhood. Grow up if you're eating this in New Mexico.
Sometimes I'll use a Pringles tube as like a thermos. I'll fill a Pringles tube with, let's say, clam chowder. And then I'll open it up. No. It works. So I'm saying, with the walking taco, you know, sometimes the packaging does help.
Oh, no, totally.
It is clever sometimes.
Cool. I wasn't sure where you're going with that, but I like where it ended.
If you want to fill a Pringles tube with clam chowder and send me a picture, I'll follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, do a video of you drinking clam chowder out of a Pringles tube.
Yeah, and I'll follow you on Instagram.
He will follow you on Instagram.
For at least an hour. You can take a picture of it or whatever and let people know that I'm following you.
Yeah, for sure. Just eat a taco, by the way. Everybody in New Mexico, it's not better to have Fritos sitting in styrofoam with taco toppings. Just eat the taco.
Fuck you. This is an F.
F. New York buffalo wings.
Awesome. A-S.
Why not pizza?
Well, they invented the buffalo wing.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes way more sense. Yeah, I'm
just
putting that together. Yeah.
You're just holy shit.
I thought that buffalo. Never mind. I thought that the meat was. Never mind.
Yeah,
it's fine. I thought it was bison meat.
Okay.
Until about 10 seconds ago.
S.
Yeah, the buffalo wings are amazing.
Easiest S since baby back ribs.
I'm just learning. So yeah.
North Carolina's got the Lexington style barbecue, which.
Lexington's in Kentucky.
Yeah, maybe General Lexington was from North Carolina or something.
Who's General Lexington?
I don't know. You gotta assume that he was a Confederate general that they found a reason to still like.
For those of you who don't live in America, every American city is named after a Confederate general. And has a statue of that general that causes a lot of conversations between families.
This picture is fucked up, and North Carolina barbecue is great, but I don't like this.
I like the picture. Like, the picture is good to me.
Any picture of barbecue should be an insurmountable pile of meat. If you're going to take a picture of barbecue, it should be so much meat that one person could never eat it. That looks like a dish you'd give like someone who's dying that says they wanted barbecue one more time, and they're like, well, his cholesterol's, like his veins are about to close up, but we'll let him have this. Like a cookie with a little meat on it.
I mean, yeah, suit yourself, man.
I want so much barbecue, it would be a fitting meal for a T-Rex. Like, wow, that could fill up a dinosaur that was bigger than a house. That's how much meat I want to see. If it's less than that.
I just didn't know about your insatiable hunger for barbecue.
If it looks like a human could eat it, I don't even want to be in the restaurant.
That's just a crazy standard to have.
Like a lion's share of meat, you know?
And me, I just want a dollop.
Yeah. Ugh.
A dollop of pulled pork is good for me.
North Carolina's gets a C.
A. How many of these are there? 80? Again, they're always adding new ones. All right, next. North Dakota. Cheese buttons. My brother had one of those in his room growing up. It would just page my mom. She'd be like, oh, sorry, honey. Cheese button went off. I'm going to go to the kitchen.
I'm staying out of this one. I'm abstaining.
North Dakota also, not for people who don't live in America, not a real state or place. It's just like a bunch of mosquitoes and like cabins and stuff. So
it's a place felons go to work in the oil industry for like $99 a minute.
Yeah, I'll give this an F, and we'll just keep it pushing. Ohio, Cincinnati chili.
Awesome dish here. This is a chili with cinnamon and other brown sugar type sweeters in there, and it comes with a couple handfuls, usually raw dogged by the chef, of cheese in the back there, and then spaghetti noodles.
The spaghetti is a handful, and the cheese is the main part. It's a mountain of cheese on top of a little bit of spaghetti with some cinnamon.
Yeah, with some sweet chili.
Yeah. It doesn't taste as sweet as when people explain it to you, though. It works as a savory dish.
Yeah, but it is sweet in a weird way, in a way you wouldn't expect it.
In a way you wouldn't expect it to be so good. It's good, but in the Taco Bell sort of way. You have to eat it at 4 a.m. We've talked about this extensively on our channel.
Yeah, it's an abomination.
Right.
And, you know, I'm glad it gets the the shine here.
And it's always good when a restaurant's 2 main dishes are spaghetti and hot dogs.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like if you had like a really fucked up grandma who had all the cousins over for like a day of playing, you know, and this is what she would make them.
Yep. It's fucked up, but I got to give it an A.
It's an S for me. It's so good. Oklahoma just got steak.
S. Easy S.
Yeah.
Don't have to talk about it. They raise good meat out there, and they kill it, and then they chop it up into little bits, and then they serve those best bits to the highest paying customers.
Yeah, it's an S. I mean, steak.
Yeah. Awesome.
So good.
Oregon's got Marionberry pie.
Ooh, my favorite fruit, Marionberry.
And it looks like blood. It looks like dried blood when it's inside the pie.
Oh, that's the best type of pie, though. Maybe not the best, but like, I don't mean this specifically, but I mean like kind of like one of those bleeding jelly fruits. When it's like biting into a jelly pie, it's so good.
I disagree with you, I think.
Yeah.
I love pie, though.
I will give this an A.
Yeah, I give it an A, too. Oregon rocks.
Oregon is the only state that I have not spent an extended period of time.
Yeah,
of the U.S. states.
Me as well, but I do like it's a trusting looking pie.
Yeah.
I'd trust it.
And for anybody, I know people have called me out on this in previous videos where I've said Oregon instead of Oregon. There is a little place near Toledo, like not a city, like a town called Oregon, and it is pronounced that way, and so I get them mixed up. It's Oregon, I know. People have come for me.
Oh, jeez. People are coming for me, too, on the internet. Lots of them. What's up, my gooners? I got a whole goon squad out there. They're gooning for me, Riley.
Okay.
Marionberry.
Oh, Pennsylvania, we got Philly cheesesteak.
Awesome. Love a cheesesteak. Liked it more when I was a child.
Yeah.
It, like, excited me when I was a boy. Something about it.
Yeah.
It was just an exciting meat sandwich. And I think I was fooled as a child that it was steak of some kind. And it's not. It is like the forgotten bits of beef.
Yeah, it's not really supposed to be like hearty meat.
No.
That's not really the point. It's more like the cheese, and it's just kind of like a wet sandwich.
Yeah.
But honestly, I've had a lot of subs that are similar that are just as good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you just have a sloppy sub, then it's just as good as a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
It's just that they make them really good over there.
Yeah, they're great.
I give it an A.
I go B. Rhode Island's got coffee milk.
Okay. What? I mean, that's not a food, first of all. That's just objectively, this is not a food. This is like just the opposite of what everybody else does with coffee. Instead of a splash of milk, this is milk with a splash of coffee.
Fuck Rhode Island. It's the only state in the continental U.S. that I haven't spent a lot of time in.
Yeah.
And because of this, I'm never, ever going to go.
Honestly, even if you try to go, you might miss it.
I was going to say, sometimes you'll get near it and then you could just hop.
End up in whatever's above it.
Delaware, I think. Fuck you, Rhode Island. And fuck this stupid product placement.
Yeah, I don't like
Dave's like paid
fuck
Food
this
Network.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Bullshit. It's coffee syrup in milk. I don't know. This
F.
is bullshit. F.
South Carolina, the classic she crab soup. It's lady crabs. She crab soup. That girl over there, oh, she crab soup. That's like,
Well, why is it saying she crab? I don't get it.
because it's the pregnant. They take like the female crabs. Male crabs aren't as thick.
Okay. We don't call it girl cow milk.
Okay, but they do. South Carolina's different.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I've never had this. Never had she crab soup.
If it's anything like a crab bisque, it fucking rocks. But I've never had this either, so I'm gonna just give it an A.
Whatever. This looks like a fucked up latte.
Crab latte.
I'll give it a D. South Dakota, we got lefse. What is this? Like, is that sugar?
Looks like a rolled up tortilla. Looks like a taquito without any of the weed or meat in it.
Weed?
Yeah.
That's called a blunt when you roll weed in
Not in my house.
a taquito.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To me, this looks like, somebody rolled tortilla with powdered sugar or salt, I guess. I don't really know. Is this supposed to be sweet or savory?
I don't care. Fuck South Dakota. Mount Rushmore is an abomination, and it should have never been created.
I just don't like this one because it's so unsubstantial. Maybe it's good. I don't know.
I'm sure it is, but it seems to be like a Norwegian style thing, and so just think of your own shit.
Yeah.
Quit it.
Well, I mean, America categorically did not think of any of its own shit, basically.
We thought of freedom.
That's true. Yeah, that freedom pie.
Yeah.
I'll give this an F for whatever reason. Oh, Tennessee, we got Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
Hate that it's been kind of gentrified all over the country. Everybody's got a Nashville hot now, and a lot of them aren't that good.
Buffalo wings everywhere.
Not true.
Yes.
I love a hot chicken sandwich, though.
Yeah, I mean, these are insane. They shouldn't. This is another one, though, I could argue. I don't think it should ever be a sandwich. It's too lopsided and whatever. Like, eating it as a sandwich, it's always better as just Nashville hot chicken. Just eat the chicken.
You just can't have that much bread.
I can't have any bread.
So, right.
But I'm saying I used to be able to. That has nothing to do with it.
It's good as a sandwich.
I've had it as a sandwich.
It's great. A nice buttery brioche bun with a big hot chicken breast on there. Tons of pickles.
I'm saying it's so lopsided and whatever. Just throw the pickles on top of the chicken and just eat it like that. That's what I would do.
Then it's just Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying is better.
Okay. Die on that hill, because you will. You will be crucified on that hill.
I will be?
Yeah, like Mount Sinai.
Cyanide?
Cyanide.
Mount Cyanide. That's where you're gonna
This
die.
is an easy S for me.
Whatever, it's an S, but like, I just wanted to have one cool take and then
Keep
all
it
of
on
a
the
sudden,
bread.
Oh, you can have bread.
Keep it on the bread.
Fucking bullshit.
See, that's more fucking like it, Texas. That is an insurmountable amount of meat and a whole loaf of bread. That's exactly what you want to see.
It's 3 pieces of bread.
That is awesome. I love it. I am getting stiff just looking at this picture.
I mean, it looks good, but I would have like 2 or 3 pieces and then boom.
Hot link, brisket, beef ribs, pulled pork. I mean, fuck, dude. Just a bag of pickles on the side, a thing of mashed taters, raw onions, and some slices of white bread. Wow. Texas barbecue is awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's good. I will take like Kansas/Missouri barbecue over Texas barbecue, though.
Oh, I love Texas barbecue. And I know this just says brisket, which I also love. Brisket's awesome.
Yeah, I'll give it an A.
I'll go S.
Utah, just fry sauce?
Fuck this. F. Let's go.
Yeah, F. I don't even want to talk
Fuck
about
you,
this.
Mormons.
This is a fast food spread.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know. Vermont, apple pie.
Fuck.
Wait.
Yeah.
Apple pie with cheddar.
Yep. They do this.
Well, cheesecake. Because for a second I was like, what's cheese doing on pie? But I mean, it's not like unheard of.
Yeah, and a lot of people like melt different kinds of cheeses on apple pie specifically. This is a thing that's done. I don't condone it.
Right.
I guess I'll do it.
You don't condone it, but you'll do it?
Yeah, I mean, I do that tons of shit.
Yeah, you know, that's called hypocrisy.
Not really. Like, I don't condone other people doing it, but I'll do it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Actually, I don't even condone myself doing it, but I will try it. And if I like it, I'll keep doing it. And I will recognize that it is an abomination.
What do you think condone means?
Condone. Whatever. Yeah, if I was with like a real Vermont hill jack and they were like, this is some good ass cheddar and this is some good ass pie, you got to try it, I'd let it rock.
I haven't had it. And it's one of those things that I feel like I would just write off and then I'd try it and be like, all right, you guys were fucking right. This shit's good with cheese.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. So I'll give it a C until further notice.
I'll give it an F. People from Vermont are fucking stupid.
All right, whatever.
If you're not from the Midwest, you're honestly a coward. Virginia's got peanut soup. Let's just F it and move on. That's so dumb. Who wanted a nut to be turned into soup?
You did back in, you had that thing, the Craigslist thing.
That was a different time.
Okay, whatever. You did a Craigslist contest.
For
nut soup. From soup to nuts. Wait a minute. Remember when people say that? Is that what they're talking about?
No.
From soup all nut.
No, that was just because nuts used to be dessert because everyone was poor, and so you'd start a meal with soup and you ended with nuts.
Oh yeah, from soup to nuts through the from the whole dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is stupid. It's probably fine, but it's I don't even like reading it. Peanut soup.
The rest of the country mostly does peanut butter. So
yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. I didn't even know it existed, and I'm allergic to it, obviously, so whatever.
Let's keep you out of Virginia, buddy.
Yep.
Washington, back with another seafood chowder.
Yeah, this doesn't look like chowder.
It's a bread bowl.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Why put it all over the sides? That
It's
really
awesome,
ruins
though.
the... But I guess, but you're not going to eat the soup on the sides.
Sure you will. What do you mean? When you're done eating the guts, you grab a fork and you start peeling up the little soup bits on the side.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
What do you do with a bread bowl? Do you like pick it up?
What I do with a bread bowl is dump the soup into my mouth and then throw the bread bowl across the restaurant. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Or I wear it as a hat if it's big enough.
I love the vagueness of this too. We could have mussels, clams, shrimp, scallops,
Yeah.
horseshoe crabs. You could have anything in here.
Yeah, a seafood boil. I like when people say that because it's like,
Manatee.
it's not a crab boil, it's a seafood boil. There might be some dolphin in there.
Yeah, whale.
Illegal dolphin.
Whale dicks.
Urchin.
Yeah.
You might have some urchin in there.
I used to be a hooker for seafood chowder.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not anymore.
That's back
but
when you were doing the nut soup Craigslist
Yep.
thing. Yep.
Shout out Patrick Dempsey.
That's McDreamy
Yeah.
from Grey's Anatomy?
Mm-hmm.
What about him?
He was the Craigslist thing I was entered in.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Who was making the soup?
He was.
Did you win?
No. I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry about that.
All right, Washington, you get a big S.
I don't know. B?
West Virginia's got pepperoni rolls. Of course they do. That makes so much sense.
They just got to make do with what they got over there, man.
Yep, and we love them for it.
I'm giving it an S because honestly, you guys have been through enough.
And you got weapons. S.
Yeah,
Rock
I'm
on.
pretty sure Mountain Dew and gunpowder were number 2 and 3 in the voting for this.
Rock on, West Virginia, and coal.
Yeah, cool.
But they're all out of it, so they can't eat it anymore.
Yeah. Wisconsin, fried cheese curds. I mean, god damn.
Awesome. Love
Seems
it.
like something we would hate on, but absolutely not. Cheese curds, wow.
Yeah, I remember when they first debuted at the Fulton County Fair, and it fucked me up as a kid. I said, wait a minute, you're going to fry what? You're going to do what to that cheese?
Yeah, you're going to fry what with cheese? Just the cheese.
Oh!
Wow.
Put me in line. $18 out the door.
Yeah, I love it. I love Culver's and all the places that Culver's is based on.
Yeah, and I love Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is nice. I like that they're basically Canadian, but they're country people.
Yeah, and they're healthy.
Yeah.
Well, they're fat as fuck.
They're fat, but
That's what I mean. They're hardy.
They're hardy.
Hardy folk.
They're full of freedom pie.
All right, last and final one. Wyoming's got fry bread. Of course it would end on some horse shit.
This looks like the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell.
It does.
You know?
Fry bread.
I don't even know what it is, and I don't really care. For those of you who are watching and you don't live in America, Wyoming also, it's just kind of a flat land full of almost no one.
Yeah, let's put it this way. Horses are still wild there. Yeah, like generally what you think of as a domesticated animal, still wild there.
Yeah,
Haven't caught them all.
They haven't found out about the internet yet.
No.
Like a lot of them there, if you try to, like, if you show up with an iPhone, they'll freak out. They
Yeah.
don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
So
It's like the ocean. 98% of it is undiscovered.
Yeah.
And
We
we
don't-
don't want to go there.
there are also, you know how you said there are wild horses there.
Yeah.
There are more wild horses there than people
Yeah, true.
in that state.
Very
So,
true.
Yeah.
I think it looks beautiful though. Beautiful state, and the fry bread seems enticing.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a C because I think I would try something like that if I was there.
Yeah, I would too. I'd give it a C.
I hope that the bread is made of fries and it's not fried bread,
Nice.
so I can eat it.
Potato crust.
Yeah, like a potato bread pizza.
Yeah.
Whatever they got going on. So
That was awesome. All your states suck. Cincinnati and Michigan reign supreme. So there you go.
Cincinnati?
Yep.
That's not the name of the state, buddy.
It is now after spaghetti won the award for best food or whatever. This was ridiculous.
Yeah, so those were the most popular or signature foods from each state. Those are our opinions on them. Please argue with us in the comments and let us know what we should do next. This has been Hive Mind Unlimited, and we'll see you in the next one.
Send me that Pringle can with clam chowder in it.
And somebody send me the bayonets or whatever they are in the mail.
All right,
Please.
see ya.